when you get to Kurok Forest. Okay. You can cook stuff to get ghost hearts. Yeah. Yeah, I do have stuff that I can make meals with that give me more hearts. But it's just, I don't know, man. I feel foolish for spending any points on hearts. Yeah, I feel like a fool for spending any points on hearts. Because you need 13 hearts to get the Master Sword. Because everything one-shots you. Anything that isn't a standard Bokoblin one-shots you. Regardless of how many hearts you have, apparently. So, like, I'm just not... I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, I've still got a Korok leaf equipped. That's a super good idea. Okay. Come on. Oh my god. Alright, see you after lunch, Zeke. Better armor is more important than more hearts. Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, like... Really? Do I have flame arrows equipped right now? Because I didn't mean for that to happen. Dude, aim properly. Thank you. That wasn't a headshot? I don't believe it. There we go. Alright, we gotta fight this guy now. Which we did last time with the broadsword. Okay, that's pretty good stuff. If you want it harder, you can always play Master Mode too. Well, I mean, I don't feel like it's super hard. I just feel like hearts are meaningless right now. Like, they've done nothing for me. Alright, is this the boss boy again? Oh my god. I might be done with Zelda for the day. Like, this is... And it's raining again. It's raining again. It's just not fun, man. Like... I can do this. I can save. I can save over and over again so I don't have to restart when something one-shots me. But that's, again, not fun. I'm not playing a game so I can save. I'm not playing a game so I can fight against the fucking weather. It's awful. It is awful. Taking 15 heart hits and having potions that restore all. Oh my god. That looked like a headshot to me as well. Oh, yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Also super fun. Yep. Yeah. Oh, so good. So good. Again, a triumph. A masterpiece. A masterpiece of Nintendo. Where, and I mean, this is like, I'm in a higher level area. But how are you supposed to know that? How are you supposed to know? Like, the whole idea is go everywhere, do everything. Like, here's some people to fight, you know, here's a quest. Go do it. But then it becomes all about the rain. It's just, it's awful. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really like doing the, oh yeah, we could do this all day. Yep. And headshots? Thank you. Right. I haven't kept dying, though. I've died twice. First of all. The problem with this area has not been the enemies. The problem with this area has been the weather, which is entirely out of anyone's control. Like... And there aren't supposed to be, like, higher level areas in this, right? Here's the tools, go do the things. If, I have not been offered better armor. I'm wearing the best armor that has been available so far. Like, I get it. I understand that there are gonna be some areas that are more difficult than others, of course. But my issue right now is that, like, I also could have come here and climbed up the back and knocked people off the sides rather than fighting them like this. But I couldn't do that because of the fucking rain. Like, I just don't understand why something that is so pervasive in this game, as the weather has been since I got to this location, unless somebody is gonna tell me, like, hey, you can't climb around there because it rains all the time, right? Unless somebody in town tells me that, and I talked to people and they didn't. Like, it breaks the whole idea of a wide open world. It just destroys that idea. And that's what the game is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about being able to go to these places. And it's not like this place was hard for me to get to. If you want to have higher level places, you have to put down ways to prevent low level players from getting there. Or tell low level players that they should be somewhere else right now. And they don't do that at the expense of the idea of the open world. From a design perspective, that's straight trash, man. It's just so bad. Yes, the heat in the desert is just as limiting, and that's the point of it. You can't come here until you have a way to deal with the heat, right? This location, you can come here because it's next to a village and you can walk, right? And nothing is stopping you. What if they wanted to make this a higher level area, they could have put in something that was limiting enough to make it so I couldn't do it. And then after defeating this high level area, I got a halberd that has 13 attack power. Like, what kind of reward is that as well? If this is a higher level area, shouldn't I have been rewarded with a higher level piece of gear? The biggest thing for me is not that the enemies are too hard. Like, I accept that, like, this is a new style for Zelda. In the way that the enemies work. And I actually really like the way that the enemies work in this game. I don't like that I have invested 3 of my points in hearts, and it makes no difference whatsoever. That bothers me. Because, again, if the vast majority, and granted, my hearts did make a difference against the archers, so that's not so bad. But against individual monsters, having invested 3 of the 5 points that I've spent into HP and not having it make a difference is frustrating. There's a way to trade stamina on hearts. That's good. That's good. I also understand that you can get, like, a huge amount of hearts in this game as well. And I think that that's cool. But then again, I feel like it just takes an artificially long time to make it worthwhile to get hearts. Stamina, I see the appeal of, and I understand why it's good immediately. Because again, it breaks down the gateways. So the gateways in this game are more stamina-based than heart-based. But then you're punished for opening gateways by getting stamina by making it so everything one-shots you immediately upon entry to an area. Yeah. I see more problems than people are allowing this game to have. You get special powers after you defeat the divine beasts. Yeah. Yeah, good. Oh no. No! I'll pass. I'll pass.
Huh?
I do hate bananas. I hate bananas so much I have to murder you. That's right. Take that. I love these guys. These guys make me really happy. They're also one of the, like, only ways to get rupees. Or rather, to get drop rupees. Yeah, you go to the Divine Beast, you get special powers, and that's good. That feels like Zelda, which is good. But like most open world games, and one of the problems I think that open world games have in general, one of the things that creators of open world games have to wrestle with, okay. I would like to get to this road. Hey there. Hey there, dragon. Ah, it's because that's where the bridge is. There's the road. Okay. I want to follow the road. This game has its issues that sometimes do not go appreciated. I wish there was a wider variety of enemies. Yeah? I haven't run into that yet. I haven't run into that yet. But the problems that I see are with the things that prevent you from exploring. Because the design of this game and what people say about this game, including, I think, the makers of the game, who described it as a chemistry set, I think... Your name is Spinch. Well, they talk about how this is a game that's meant to be explored and looked around and taken in this way. But then they put in something like the rain, which prevents you from doing that. That is a huge problem for me. You should never prevent the player from doing the thing that the game is supposed to be about. And this is an issue that I have with Sonic the Hedgehog, which ostensibly, once again, and the Game Grumps talk about, Aaron from Game Grumps talks about this all the time, Sonic ostensibly is a game about going fast. And then you are punished for going fast in the game by troll traps. And it then turns into a game about memorizing a level, which is not, I mean, which may be fun, for some people, like speedrunners. They enjoy that kind of process of memorizing a level. I don't enjoy that. And that's why I like open world games, is that they reward you, usually they reward you for playing slowly. The good ones reward you for playing slowly. And I see a problem in this, in that I'm not, by not going to the Divine Beasts, right? By not getting these special powers, by not knowing where I can go to get better armor, and so forth, I'm being limited in the exploration. And again, ostensibly, this is a game about exploration, exploring, as Zelda has always supposed to have been, according to the creator. So when design elements take that away from me, it's extra frustrating. I don't mind being one-shot by monsters if it's not a pain in my ass to get back to where the monsters are. Like, I have to switch my weapon to a Korok leaf, sail across, switch my weapon, or get out my bow, hit guys while moving. Which is fine, once again. I don't mind that part. But then switch back to the Korok leaf, continue the bow, switch back to the bow, land, or shoot a guy, land, switch off of the Korok leaf to a sword, which then breaks after 2 fights, and I have to switch to a new weapon. This is all stuff that's slowing down the exploration process. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't find it fun. The things that are fun in this game is the exploration, the climbing, the gliding. God, do I love the gliding in this game. And I'm prevented from doing so by rafts. Alright. Leave me alone, Ram. Leave me alone. Yeah. That's the stuff that I find frustrating in gaming in general. And why I think the best games just do one thing super well. Super well. And that's all they worry about. That's why I hate stealth sections of games. Because if a game is not made to be a stealth game, then the stealth section is inevitably going to be horrible. Because it needs focus to make that work. That felt pretty good, though. Yeah, like the combat in this game feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. When I get killed, I don't feel like it's not my fault that I'm getting killed. Because I could have gotten out of the way. I could have done any number of things. I've been here before. I'd really rather not deal with you. Alright. But I will if I must. Okay. Spiked Boko Spear. Fine. Okay. I guess we just take our fast travel back. I was hoping to find something useful around here, like another temple or something, but I don't know, that rib cage looks kind of cool. Is that one of the Colossuses, or whatever they're called, the Leviathans, that I'm supposed to be looking for the scientists? Feels like it could be. Let's go scope it out. Hello. Okay. No. Soldiers, Knight's Halberd. Alright. Yeah, like this. I love running around and doing this stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a problem with the quests. Maybe I have a problem with the quests. Having that guy send me down to the beach to fight those guys. Like, I love... so in most open world games, they'll either give you a level requirement, like in The Witcher, saying like, hey, here's a game, here's a quest, rather, you should be level this before you attempt this quest. Or here's a recommended level for you. Obviously, there's no recommended levels in this, because there's no levels, although they could give you, like, an upgrade amount recommendation. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea, but it could work. Dude, they're bees. If I mean, I gotta try, right? Okay, and so I woke him up. I woke him up because I was trying to equip a bow. Enjoy your bees, jerkbag. I'm out of arrows. Fantastic. Fantastic. So it's just like a mini boss. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Hello, Choo Choo. But what would happen in most open world games if they don't have level requirements for things or level recommended levels? What I feel like they usually do is that they tailor the quest to you. Like the Radiant quests in Skyrim and so forth, and Fallout as well. Where they will just, hey, here's a quest, and then they will make the quest be your level. I'm perfectly fine with a game that that doesn't do that, as long as they make it apparent. As long as they let you know, hey, you can't do this yet, you're too weak. You're a weak little babby, and you can't handle it. I don't mind when a game tells me that, in open world especially, because I can still go try, and if I'm very, very good, then maybe I can do it. Get wrecked, son. Yes, give me your meats. I love it. Oh boy. Did I just go backwards and forwards there? I feel like I did. Fleet Lotus Seeds. Okay. I'll be having these. Gotcha. Nice. Alright. I need these arrows. Thank you. Those are shock arrows, though, not regular arrows. And I don't want to make the impression that I don't think this game is good. I do. I think it's very good, in fact. I think it's beautiful. I think it's mostly very well put together, but I think that the weather was a mistake. I think that making it rain is fine. I don't feel like it should affect you from doing the exploration that you need to do. Especially when the explorations are so minor, they get you like a Korok seed or something like that. Why force a player to put that off? They've already traveled there. They've already done everything. Why should you make them do why should you make them do another thing to get something so minor? It's just really bothersome. I think it's disrespectful to the player. I think it's just disrespectful. Okay. We need an apple. Yeah, see, like, this is the kind of quest that's good. If it were raining, it would have no effect on doing this quest. As long as I got to here, it would have no effect whatsoever. And you can't really know, like, when you're exploring, it's fine. It has the same issue that pretty much all open world games have. So many different aspects they have to work on that there's something that just isn't that great. Yes. There's always going to be stuff in an open world game that isn't great. What I don't like, what bothers me so much about this one, and let me try to think of something from, let's say, Skyrim that really bothers me. And I'm sure there are things. I could go back, let me delve into my memories of my Skyrim playthroughs. And see if I can find something. It says that there's a shrine nearby, so I do want to find that. Something about Skyrim that bothers me. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard for me to remember this. Guilds, right? So guilds. When you join the Fighters Guild, when you join the Mages Guild, etc. Something that I thought that was really smart about Morrowind that I wish Skyrim hadn't lost. Oh, dude, Accordion Man is here too. Awesome. Was level requirements for... Where is he? Where's Accordion Man? If we find him, we find the temple. It took, like, no time at all in Skyrim to go from having just met members of the Companions to being the leader of the Companions. It took very little time, and only a handful of quests. Ooh, look at that over there. Is that a Great Fairy? Is that what... No! No, no, no! No, I decline. No. No more lightning. Oh my god. Okay. It took no time at all to become the leader of a guild. It felt very unrealistic, and that's something that open world games should strive for. Yeah, the guilds in Skyrim were not great. They were not great. And in Morrowind, there were actually level requirements for moving up in the guild. I think that was very, very smart. Because it lets you do a whole bunch of other stuff and build up, you know, you couldn't be the leader of the Mages Guild until you were level X. And it felt like you actually were progressing. And it wasn't perfect, and I'm sure there are better ways that you could do it. But it was better than Skyrim's. That's really bothersome. It's world-breaking. But, that said, Skyrim's gotta have guilds, right? Skyrim has to have guilds. Does Hyrule have to have weather? Could the weather in Hyrule be persistent from part to part, if weather is required? If Skyrim had weather, I would have the same problem. And I think a lot of people like it, adding it with mods and things like that. But if it slows down your exploration in a game, again, ostensibly about exploring, it's going to be a problem. I don't think they needed rain in this game. I don't think it would have made a difference. I think the game would be significantly better without it. Especially after hearing somebody say, rain is the worst enemy in this game. You know? Alright. I'm looking for this shrine. I'm trying to look at the sensor so I can find the best direction. There we go. Alright. So yeah, it is this thing here. Yeah. And so what bothers me about the weather in this is that it's something that I just don't... They could have just not done. They could have saved the work. In Skyrim, you gotta have guilds. You have to. They've been in every Elder Scrolls game, right? In every single one of them, as far as I know. And this again. This again. Look at this. I found a special thing that I'm supposed to go on top of, I'm pretty sure. But I can't. Because it's raining. this is something. What's the deal with this? What is the deal with this? Where is the, is that him? Yes. Accordion boy. I need you to tell me where the shrine is. Okay. Not many could make it up here in such rain.
Ooh.
Thanks! Ugh. And the game is not helping right now. It is just reinforcing over and over again. Hey, what do you think of this rain? Isn't it great? Isn't it great that everything is so much more frustrating? It's so good. Yes, let's hear the song.
Oh.
When a lost hero calls down lightning from the sky, the monk responds from a giant mound on high. So I have to call lightning down somehow. Alright, so in order to do that, this is easy. This is easy. This halberd is gonna do it, I'm sure. But I'll die. But I'll die. So can I do this yet? Or do I need to be invincible against lightning? Now, I could probably just, like, set this down, though, right? Zap me. Zap me. And then when I want it to happen, it just doesn't. Come on, dude. There we go. No. Did I break it? I feel like that should have worked. I feel like that should have worked. Okay. No. Where's the lightning? Is it still going up there? No, it didn't land up here. It's just gone. Okay, hold on. If I can do it with this boomerang, I guess. And I just drop it, right? I can just drop it. That's a way easier way to do it than throwing it, I suppose. So, let's make it happen. Give me a zap. Thank you. Alright. Drop. I kind of want to stand somewhat... Hey! Okay! Yes! Fantastic. Cool. I mean, I like that idea. I like the idea of using the lightning for stuff. That's pretty cool. I want it back. Alright, let me in. I'm so happy to be going into a temple right now. Because these have all been fun. These have all been fun. Except for the combat ones. Those are hard. Those are hard. But I get it. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay. A Trial of Combat, Part 17. Kukanata's Blessing. Oh. Well, this is easy. What do you got for me? Rubber tights. Thank you. Thank you. Shock resistance gear. I love it. I love it. Okay. Get me out of here. Maybe I should go do some more temples. The ones that say I haven't found all the treasure in them. Maybe. Maybe that would be a good thing for me to do. Alright, Kurt. See you later, man. Take it easy. Nice chatting today. The joys of rain. The joys of rain. Come on, man. Come on. It's just seriously, it's rubbing it right in my face right now. Right in my face. It was the same with the torch thing. Like, hey, here's a quest that you have to do, but you can't do it now. You can't do it now because it's raining. Alright. So, if I go to the map here. Okay, so that has a treasure chest. It means I've gotten everything. Also that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Oh, we got treasure chests on almost all of them, I think. Like this one. This one does not have a treasure chest next to it. So it means there's some sort of hidden item in there somewhere. So let's go find that. Let's go look around. And that'll make me feel better. That'll make me feel a lot better.